Here's a great supportive documentary evidence that the Chiefs knew exactly what they were signing. They knew that they were ceding sovereignty. They knew what sovereignty meant, and they knew what cede meant. Henry Williams, there's the guy who actually translated the treaty from English to Maori on the night of the 4th of February 1840, he and his son Edward. And this is what he wrote. I mean, this is a first-hand witness, first-class witness to the whole treaty process, the guy who was more central to it than perhaps anybody else in the entire Treaty of Waitangi. And he said this: Henry Williams reported to Bishop Selwyn, quote, "The instruction of Captain Hobson was not to allow anyone to sign the treaty till he fully understood it, to which instruction I did most strictly attend, that the natives to whom I explained the treaty understood the nature of the same, there can be no doubt." And there's the reference. So the guy who was really in the middle of the entire process, the entire event, the most crucial guy in everything that was going on, his own testimony, his own story is that he was absolutely sure that the Chiefs knew what they were doing and what they were signing. In fact, on the evening of the 5th of February, that's the night before the treaty was signed off by the Chiefs on the 6th, he and his son spent the entire night with the Chiefs up in Te Marae, explaining the treaty to them. So there's no doubt. And this guy was a CMS missionary. He'd been here since 1823, and he was head of all the missions in New Zealand. So he was no slug. And he had a reputation for being honest, for integrity, for being absolutely committed to the Maori people. He'd have no reason to lie. And this is what he wrote. Can't argue with that. The fact that the British carried on after 1840, technically they are still ruling today via our parliament, tells us that Maori in 1840 ceded sovereignty in the fullest sense of the word.